What is that? That is always there and it's bothering me. Look at us sitting here together. I need to get a new hat. I feel like this is the only thing I wear nowadays is this hat. But hey, I mean, I like it. I was making a bunch of songs productively until my computer started glitching and lagging and it won't let me do anything new. So I think that's a sign from the universe to slow the roll, stop screaming and annoying your neighbors. Every day I dream of you. Hey, knock, knock, knock. Shutthehell.com, you know? I also don't want to go to the gym today. And that's totally fine, because I'm tired. But I think it would be really cute if we just walk around Silver Lake and we maybe just, you know, see what happens. And thank you for such nice comments on the last video. That was so sweet of everyone to say all that. I really appreciate it. And thank you for 7,000 people following me. I would never, in the grand scheme of things, think more than like 60 people would follow me. Like my little YouTube high school self, making videos, just posting to the void. Would get so happy when the views would just get over 100 views. I mean, I'm not, girl, it's not that far off from now. I'm just trying to have fun and connect to people. Add something to the world that eases the pain, but also connects. I wanna like share the art and also you get to know me. Cause I think that's the best part. Yeah. Let's just go. I don't know why I'm sitting here still. Wasting time. Let's get tattoos. Okay, bye.
I did get many goodies, many discounts, many prices, many things where I'm like, girl, why is it priced that much? Give it to me now. Purchase. They did recognize me in the store, which is cute, also kind of embarrassing, because sometimes I'm like thinking I show up to places too often. They're like, girl, don't you have a life? Do you do anything else than come to this store? I want to be friends outside of this shop. I don't want this friendship just to only rely on my credit card, you know? I'm hot as balls. I need to turn this AC on. AC.
Don't mind me, I kind of have the hiccups, but this is my herb garden. I saw a few comments that you were excited about my herb garden, and I love that you're excited for my farming experience, my balcony. Here we have the mint, the chamomile, and the other ones. I do come down to my childhood backyard a lot. I help out with gardening and landscape stuff because my dad used to do that, but since he's not around anymore, I help with gardening every couple weeks. I have a coffee, I got the good juice, and I'm ready to pick some weeds. I mean, there is something really therapeutic about pulling weeds. You know, it's a cycle that will never end. I have heard some talk online about pulling weeds / like letting weeds grow to kind of like die again and like re-nourish the soil versus like keeping it like bone dry and like nutritionless. But this is more like there's already plants and stuff, vegetation growing. It's not just dead earth, you know, it's supposed to look pretty and not grow prickly, gross weeds that will stab me if I'm trying to harvest the grapes. Oh, look at this. This is the painting I'm working on when I left. This man and his butt and these stars. I'll be working on that while I'm in here. Or I might bring it back with me to LA land. So, yeah. I think I'm coming down with a cold or something. I woke up this morning with like a awful sore throat. I woke up in the middle of the night, did this salt water thing, and I woke up and it was even worse. And I'm like, damn it. Well, I was gonna come down here anyway, because it's Easter time. Hide eggs for the children that are related to me, you know, my family. Why'd I say it like that? But like I was saying, I always do come down here to like garden and landscape. All that succulent lavender, Even the palm trees were all planted and raised by me when I was a child / teenager, and I designed it all. And then ever since then, I've just been the one that maintains it. The way things prune, you know, like a cold day like this, it's cloudy, it's not too hot. The little breeze. You just put your headphones in, get a little bucket, pull the damn weeds, and afterward you get to look at a beautiful backyard that I leave. And I don't really get to see for the majority of its life. I only get to see it when it has weeds. But then that's, you know, that's kind of like life. You see friends at their best and their worst, and you love it either way. And you love the process of being with them, tending to them, or you tending to them tending to you. Something like that. I don't really know. I will work on that painting a little bit more, but down my painting supplies, I have been singing for this new album I'm making for the past like 2 weeks straight. Like in the morning to basically 1 in the morning, I'd be like, I'm sure my neighbors love me so much. I brought my music stuff with me to like tinker, but I'm not allowing myself to like keep doing that when I have a sore throat. I also bought like 2.5 tons of stone river rock to landscape with as well. Not on my dime. I mean, you know, this is not my backyard. Also, I need to catch up on the White Lotus and Love on the Spectrum, because multiple people have been like, let's watch it, it's so good, let's watch the finale together. And I'm like, I made a promise. Okay, I'm not a mama's boy, okay? Just to get that clear. I just made a promise to her to watch it, and we were gonna watch it together. So hopefully it's not as disappointing as everyone's talking about. The White Lotus, not Love on the Spectrum. That is just wholesome, beautiful television right there. Love. Kinda weird they set them up with some fans though sometimes. I'm like, if I was on a dating show and they're like, mid-date, like, I know everything about your career and I love you. Would you wanna date me? I'm like, producer, who filtered this one into the TV series? I'm sure it's for entertainment. Maybe they told him beforehand, but if they didn't, that's weird. Hope you enjoyed footage of me pulling weeds. I'm sure it was so fun to watch. We shall see what the day brings. Last night was not beautiful though. I had like the most demented nightmares. Every time I went back to sleep, it was like a new nightmare of awfulness. So that is the sinkhole that opened up randomly. Look at that. Wow. Then we headed to Armstrong, picked up some plants to plant in the garden. Yeah. But I didn't plant them that day because girl got sick as fuck. And I couldn't do it, so I'm gonna take a little day off. I drank last night. And now I went back and Mom reveal.
Mom reveal. The little one.
Yeah.
The meat gets dispersed evenly.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hiding the eggs for Easter time. Happy Easter. Good morning. Happy Easter. Girl, I am like mad sick today. This is the day after Easter. And what the hell? I'm not one of God's favorites today. I'm not one of his chosen soldiers to be healthy and strong. I've been chosen to suffer. I never had the flu before, but like what even is the flu? I feel like if I get a cold, I'm like, it's a cold. It's not the flu, but this is like day 5 of me being sick. I have been suffering the wrath of mucus. 'Tis another beautiful day. My brain is so like, maybe I should, and my face is hairy. I hate it so much. I feel so ugh.
Feels so ugly. I have a painting down here that I was working on that I couldn't bring up to LA because it was wet and I could not transport it wet in my car. It would damage it. So I left it here. But now it's dry and I can work on it here because I'm sick. I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do anything. I feel like you really never appreciate your health until it's like down the tubes. But I'm not about to be like, I'm healthy enough to hang and get other people sick. Like, I know I'm gonna stay home. So let's see if I can do some of this today. Eggs. Egg cam. Whoa, wow. I had to take a little break. I know that time lapse looked like just painted on, but that was like 50 minutes. Also, super random side note, girl, why don't buses have seatbelts? Why? Because like all I've been seeing on TikTok is like bus crash videos. We're in the year what? 2025? Seatbelts have been invented for a while. Why don't buses have seatbelts? Because them crash videos, people are flying and like major damage. I love the metro. I love the bus. I love easy transportation ways and cityscapes. I think there should be more. Girl, make them safe. They're anti-duck balls because there's been like ducks mating in the pool. More gardening. Let's do this. Let's go. We're back in the garden. We're outside. Fresh air. Planting veg. We've got tomato, we've got watermelon, we've got flowers that attract butterflies, we have peppers, and I gotta water them. So let's do that right now. All done planting. Now I have to water them. Let's water. Good morning. Happy Earth Day. It's Earth Day today. Feeling exponentially better today. And I shall paint more today and then begin my journey back to Los Angeles. Let's do that now. clients have arrived to my LA place. Look at them all. Wow. Chamomile, rosemary, oregano, mint, basil. Let's set up the thing that holds them up on my balcony. Okay. I don't know, this one can go on my table maybe. I love where I live. There's so much nature, so many birds. It's funny sometimes when I'm producing my music and I'm like singing into the mic, I like listen back to the tracks and you can like hear birds in the background. I think it's cute that it's intertwined, but sometimes I'm like, okay, enough. Have a shut up challenge. They look like little lily pads, right? It's so cute. It's feeling more cozy out here now that it has more plants, more cozy and beautiful. I don't know what it is. I think, do you ever get sick and have like nightmares? Girl, every night's a new like trauma. Ex-best friend, murder. Also, they were just on the stairs because I arrived back 10:59, I think. They were heavy as fuck and I had like a bajillion things to bring inside. And I didn't feel like setting it up in the darkness where the spiders live because I'm not about to be bit up, you know? Growing up. I'm so excited to like cook little dishes and be like, you know, this could use oregano. Hey, do you like chamomile tea? I grow it myself on my balcony. Growing herbs on your balcony sounds pure and innocent and cute, but it also does sound hipster and asshole-ish if you're like, yeah, I grow my own chamomile tea on my balcony and would you like a jar? I have organic jars. Girl, shut the hell up. You know, like that's what it sounds like sometimes, but not really. That just sounds magical and beautiful. I grew tea for you to relax. Here's a non-alcoholic beverage for you to enjoy. That's thoughtful and cute, okay? I'm not gonna judge myself. I have to clean up my apartment because I left it dirty when I left. Only ish dirty, like dishes, which is kind of worse because they mold. Also, my next mission, I think, is to tackle this one that's been on my wall. I've yet to paint their faces because I like collaged 5 different reference photos to like get that position. So some of the anatomy is like kind of wrong. I need to finish their faces and do like the design behind them. Ooh. So I could just start another one. Not give a f. Thank you to everyone who watches these again. Hope you're enjoying coffee with me or a beverage of any choice. Water, piss, alcohol, coffee, up to you. Why'd I say piss? And I'll update you if my garden blossoms and blooms. And if I go rock climbing. Or if I start another painting. And / when the album will come out. Okay, bye. Wow.